Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, and the name of his Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, better known as the Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations, and blessings to the elect, the 1/3, and the 144,000. Death to 2/3. Um, this is going to be a focus on the so-called Native American or North American, Indigenous or Indian. Okay, and one thing you'll notice with minority names is that we're all given a rename by this so-called white man, the paleface, the Edomite, as he's known in the Bible. He's also known as Satan. He's also known as the devil, which means deceiver and adversary. Satan means adversary, and devil means deceiver. He's a liar. Okay, and there's nothing good about him or his people. And to this day, they continue to oppress. And they like to say, "Oh, that was all in the past. It wasn't me." But to this very day, reservation lands are being minimized and taken away generation by generation through the systems that they refuse to fix. So they're guilty, this generation, to this very day. And ignorance is not an excuse. This is Genesis 49:18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord, O Yahweh. Gad, the so-called North American Indian, a troop, an army shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. And if you look up this word Gad, okay, it means troop. The so-called Native American Indians, how are they known? By tribe. Okay, and they are one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Them as a whole, they're a very big tribe. You know, they had a lot of land here within the U.S. It's a big portion of land. Okay, so a troop. It said a troop, Gad, which you are a troop, or known as tribe. It says a troop, and this is another variation of the word. But it means, if you look at the definition, it says a crowd, especially of soldiers, army, band of men, company, troop, even of robbers. You see that? So, an army and robbers is what was gonna come to overcome. Okay, matter of fact, this is John 10:10. The thief cometh not, but for to kill and to kill. So like the thief cometh not, but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. And this red letter is Yahweh Shai speaking. Okay, some people call him Jesus, but that's not his name. It's a disrespect to call someone by their false name. And you can't reach someone by dialing the wrong phone number and expecting them to just pick up. So that should be a simple concept. So the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. And that's what we read here in Genesis 49:19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but you shall overcome at the last. So at the last, which is the end of days, this time coming, you're going to overcome. But the way you're going to overcome is not through a physical fight. It's going to come through your faith. And there's a small number of so-called North American natives who are going to receive this word and receive this faith, and who will be delivered. You saw what it says in verse 18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. You know, that's something that we're all waiting on. We're all waiting for the salvation. Now, why am I reading Genesis 49 chapter? Because in verse 1 and 2 is very explanatory. This is Genesis 49:1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you what shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. So Reuben, that's the Seminole Indians. Okay. And Gad is the rest of the tribes. Okay. So with bringing that out, I wanted to bring this up. Now this is 3 years old, but this is the picture, the portrait, or the person that Trump wanted to hang in his office. And this guy's an idiot. But we'll play a little bit of this video.
People don't realize, the Civil War. You think about it, why? People don't ask that question. But why was there the Civil War? Why could that one not have been worked out?
Welcome back to the 11th hour. Among the president's most perplexing comments today, those on the Civil War and our 7th president, Andrew Jackson. The topic came up in an interview for Sirius XM in the Oval Office today because presidents have choices in the artwork they hang. The president has chosen to have Andy Jackson's portrait hanging just to his left in the Oval Office. Here's a bit more from that exchange.
I mean, had Andrew Jackson been a little bit later, you wouldn't have had the Civil War. He was a very tough person, but he had a big heart, and he was really angry that he saw what was happening with regard to the Civil War. He said, "There's no reason for this."
Again, Jackson died 16 years before the Civil War. He was also a slave owner, and he signed the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which led to the brutal and forcible relocation of multiple tribes of Native Americans. And this from just over 2 hours ago from the president, perhaps after sampling the tonnage of news that his comments have generated, he doubled down, and we quote, President Andrew Jackson, who died 16 years before the Civil War started, saw it coming and was angry, would never have let it happen. We are so happy to welcome back to our broadcast John Meacham.
He's an idiot. Now, okay, that was 3 years ago. Maybe Trump's changed. Some people like to give guys like this devils benefit of the doubt. Well, 1 week ago, today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. The Navajo Nation asked for help, and North Korea helped, and they sent stuff. I believe it was Ireland also helped and sent them aid. And what did the U.S. send them? Body bags. So
they said this was a mistake. This was a mistake. But for me, it's a metaphor that shows what's happening in Indian country right now. Tribes, rural reservations and villages, urban Indian communities, we are seeing our people suffer, and we are seeing our people die. And we are...
Still think the so-called white man loves you?